Hello.
Hi, hello.
Hello, welcome to the stream.
Hi, thanks. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I'm sorry that it took so long for the Nightbot to pick somebody, but I really
Yeah, it's
appreciate you
okay.
staying up so late. All right. So is there anything about this game that I should know before I start playing it?
Um, Not really. It's a simple game. You can check the description.
Okay.
It's definitely you need to focus a bit on it to play, so
Mm-hmm.
it might be difficult to talk while playing. But it's a
That's
very
okay.
short 3-minute game.
Oh, okay. Well, I will do my best. So we'll go ahead and get started with the questions right away then. How did you decide what you're going to make for the jam?
Well, I think it ties mostly to the previous jam I joined. This is my third jam. Um, and the two before that were a week-long jams, and that I also did solo. And I remember for both of them, I at the end I wasn't really sleeping. I was really overshot it with how much. So as this was the first 48-hour jam, I knew that okay, I need to do something simple, something minimalistic to and yeah, and also the last jam I made like a quite not very long, but it was difficult and rather long game uh, that had many levels, and each level introduced something new, and there was a part of the story, and and then I noticed that many people did not like played it only halfway,
Mm-hmm.
did not see the so yeah, so I wanted to do something simple, something short, something that everyone can play and finish. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely. All right. Well, first, real quick, Duck VV, thank you so much for the follow. But yeah, we got some nice chain physics in here. Is this using the Unity like built-in physics?
yeah, sure. Just a hinge joint chain.
Yeah.
Spend a lot of time to make it feel right.
Nice. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it's kind of a rhythm game. Not sure
Mm-hmm.
why I decided on it. Probably because I play Beat Saber a lot recently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So simply, you need to match the colors, and it gets pretty hard.
Yeah, I see. It's you really have to like you lose points for getting it wrong.
Yeah.
So
Probably
I
a bit too much. A lot of people rolled that they got negative scores.
whoa. Okay. So my score is almost going to be as little as when it began. Um, all right. Well, I see what you mean about it being very quick to play because I assume it's just the duration of one song, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It is interesting though to try and get through something with this sort of indirect control. Uh, okay, my score is minus 2.
Yeah.
All right. Um, okay. Well, what was your development process like for this game?
Well, it wasn't much of a process. I think it's the first day.
Mm-hmm.
So when the jump started, it was like 8 p.m. Friday. So I wasn't even really sure if I'm going to make a game for that because uh, I knew I didn't have a team as
Mm-hmm.
always, and uh, yeah. So Friday I just came up with the idea. Okay, I'm going to make a game like this,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. Then Sunday I like started in the afternoon and just uh, didn't really have like a plan, just knew what is most important, what has to be done. So first I had to get the chain physics done and the control with
Mm-hmm.
the mouse, uh, then do the background, do the spinning circle and the notes, find the song, because uh, then a lot of time I spent trying to sing the beats of the song with with how the notes are spawning.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and Sunday it was, yeah, the whole Sunday just uh, just playing it over and over, checking the beats, setting the amount of notes, adjusting, doing the menu, etc.
Yeah.
Not really nothing structured. I mean, I wrote some notes on Sunday just to bullet points on what needs to be done
Hmm.
and crossing them out.
Nice. So, I have to ask, what kind of score can you get in this game? Because I'm struggling to get back to 0.
Well, at the end you get bonus points for uh, for the highest combo you've got, as you'll see now. Oh, so you see you've got 5 because it's you collected 114 notes and 42 mistakes, which is times -3, and additional 17 points for
Hmm.
the highest combo being 17. So I think my highest was 200 something. I did not play much of it, just the through the whole song to
Hmm.
get as high score as possible.
Yeah.
But yes, something over 200. And yeah, I'm quite happy with how it plays, and as especially when once you get the hang of it and realize that a good strategy is to keep spinning the chain,
Hmm.
so you have more control of it, and I think it's a really fun gameplay.
Yeah, I guess I was trying to do a little bit of that, but I was also trying to like sort of yank it up towards me so that I could like jump it over certain things and avoid them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I agree with Dr. Tronic. I think it would be great to see you actually playing this one. Do you have is there a video on the jam page that shows what it looks like?
No.
Okay. Hmm. Well, maybe it would be fun to record a video of yourself trying out the game because that would be pretty neat.
No, well, yeah, maybe I did not think of that. I
Hmm.
haven't uploaded videos to itch.io, but I suppose it's not difficult.
Hmm.
Um,
There would be such a bad lag on the audio, DuckVV, if I tried to do a screen share of you playing the game. Um, if I use
well,
Discord screen share, it's technically possible. What do you think? A lot of people in
well,
chat are, well,
we,
I say 2 people are asking for it.
yeah, we can try that.
Yeah, why not? Okay.
Okay, let's try it. Uh, so I will share
yeah.
the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, so I should share with sound. So I will need to uh, share. I think the whole screen. Then it's with sound, right?
Hmm.
Not just application. Okay. All right.
Here we go.
So, uh, can you hear the music?
No, but it might.
No.
No? Okay. Huh.
No.
I can't, but maybe if I just hit play at the exact same time, then maybe we'll hear the music.
Okay, so we can try with. Uh, okay.
You gonna try the local
Uh,
version?
we can try if I share application instead. I think that. Uh,
Yeah, see if that makes a difference.
yeah, that will probably.
Um,
Okay.
Lurk Not Lie is also suggesting the standalone game might stream the audio through Discord.
Yeah, probably. But let's try
And Dr. Tronic is saying
this
only
time.
application share does audio.
Okay, so is there audio now or not?
I can't see anything. It's just a blank screen.
Okay, yeah. So the application sharing. Uh, so okay, and now. Okay, so I can Okay, I can find the I will find the downloadable version and play that.
Do you not
Um,
do you not have it on your own machine, or is this a different?
yeah, I have it, but I need to find it in my folders.
Okay, take your time. That's fine.
Or
I
maybe
think
okay,
everyone's.
I will just download it from the page. It will be faster than finding it.
I agree, Lurk, not a lie. I mean, like, I understand in the course of a game jam, if anyone was here in the early days of when I was streaming this week, my desktop was full of like GIFs and screenshots because of the, you know, yeah, game jams. Everything gets overpopulated on the desktop. I even had a folder on the desktop for my jam game. Um, let's see. So here, I have a folder
Okay.
for allocate that has, screenshots and art from the game and the builds, the music, all these other things. Oh, if I click watch stream, okay, I think it's working. Yeah, okay, I can see it and we can hear it.
Oh,
All right, I think we are good to go.
all right. Now I will get stressed and don't perform. Okay.
It's a little laggy, but look at that. This is what happens when you double compress a feed over the internet. Whoop. Come on. Oh, it disconnected. Come on. Uh, Still thoroughly enjoying all three of these pixels. Discord is trying its best to reconnect here. Sorry, everyone.
Should I open it again or?
It's not. Yeah, it still says disconnected. Well, unfortunately, yes, Lurk, not lie. You remember my internet service provider. All right. Well, I think that would have been fun if we could have gotten it to work, and maybe with a little advance notice, that might have been a possibility. But I think we'll just return to the interview format, and then maybe you can record a video of yourself playing it on, and
Okay.
then upload it to YouTube. I'm sure that'll be in much better quality as well. All right. So I think I got as far as asking about if you had. Oh, actually, I don't know if I did ask this. Do you have a useful shortcut or a clever hack in this engine that you think would be useful to others?
Well, I'm no expert in Unity. I'm just learning it as a hobby.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully someday as a job, but well, now my job hardly has anything to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so I don't think I will know anything really advanced. So something I would say can give advice to people who are learning Unity 2 is to, when you're making a game and you're learning and you so you know some stuff and you think you know enough to make a game. So if that even so when you're doing something, even if you think you know how to do it, then it's good to still Google and search for on the internet on guides how to do it, because it's possible that you will find a better way or learn something new, because yeah, don't stick to just because I know how to do something, I'm not going to look it up and search because I have an idea and maybe the way you do it, it's not optimal, and there's a way better way of doing it, but you're not going to find it because you already learned, you already think you know the one way.
Yeah, no, I think that's a very good point. Like, it's great. Just general advice is that you shouldn't be. Okay, funny thing in the game, I tried to use your tactic, and I'm sure you can see this is going
Yeah, I see your
horribly.
score. I mean, I've seen one person the last. I mean, I've seen from the streamers. I think three people playing it,
Yeah.
and one guy managed to get like a 100 score the first try.
Wow.
Other got like minus 100,
Okay.
and the other minus 200, which
Wow.
I didn't know you could do with while trying to get a positive score. So yeah, that's I think that's the one change that definitely I got from the seeing and from the comments is that maybe minus 3 points is too much for for failing a note.
I see. I mean, you did advise on the page to just try and, it's better to skip notes than to get them with the wrong one. Maybe one thing you could do is if you really wanted to be super generous with the score, what you could do is you could make it so that every correct note you get in a row is just increasing a combo, and whatever your combo is, you add that to a score. So if I get one note correct, I get 1 point. If I get 2 notes in a row correct, I get 2 points.
Yeah,
now my score is 3.
But that should have a cap, like at 10 or something.
Yeah,
because
maybe.
It can snowball a lot.
Okay, so there's the negative 114. And then the other thing that you could consider is the idea that when you get a note wrong, you don't have to destroy the combo and reset it to 0. You could set the just make the combo go down by 1 as well. So the people who are really good at the game would still get the highest possible score, but then it wouldn't feel like you're getting a negative score.
Yeah, well, yeah. When designing, I wasn't really thinking that you will end up with a negative score. But it's the issue with game jams and not having place testers, right? I mean, one person play tested it besides me, and they got positive score on first try. So yeah. So I'm not saying it's like you're bad if you get minus or something, but you know, I did not. It's hard to, especially when you're developing a game. It's something that I also learned the hard way on the previous jam. That if for you the game is just the right difficulty, and you were developing it for 20 hours straight, then it's likely that for someone who is just going to play it for 5 minutes, it's going to be way too hard.
Yeah.
So yeah, that on my last jam, I was really bummed with that no one was able to beat the last level and see the ending, and
Yeah.
that would so like that yeah because I just made it way too hard the last level because I did not have anyone to play test it at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
when I was finishing it. So yeah, so here I wanted to make sure that you don't lose, even if you have like minus 300, you still get to play till the end,
Yeah.
and still you can enjoy it, have fun, and it's not like you start and you miss few notes, it's game over, start from the beginning.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah, I think it's a good call. I think it's is very successful in that. So do you have any plans for this game going forward, other than the sort of like rebalancing the difficulty? Maybe add in some more music tracks?
well, something I wanted to do in the I would do if I had more time in the jam, like a few hours, then it would be definitely something that I did for the previous jams that really no other games, I mean like 1% of games have, but for me it's I think it's kind of important, it's to have like the volume and sound sliders.
Yeah.
For me, when I play like games any, then the global volume being at like 30%, 40% is the default.
Hmm.
Then it's right. So I try to put it also a pause menu. There is no pause menu
Hmm.
during the game. So, and also it was like the last 20 minutes or something, I noticed that and quickly added an option that, okay, you press Q, you go back to menu, because it was like when you press play, then you're stuck in a 3 minutes loud song
Yeah.
that you can lower the volume, you can quit it, you can do nothing. I mean, of course, you can close the window, right? But it's
Hmm.
yeah. So because you can pause it, you can quit it. So I added that you can quit to menu. So yeah, also a pause menu, and uh, so these are like the two main things. And beside that, of course, like more levels, with, like different colors, different speeds, patterns. That will be the next thing that I think I may do, because I enjoyed working on it. I think it turned out quite well. I really like just when testing it, just to play around with it. And so yeah, probably that, and maybe some different modes, because I think it has quite a lot of potential there with the controls that you have the chain, and there could be a different mode when you're not in a circle for it, but maybe there's just a line, and all the notes come just from the right to the left, and you still need to collect them, and it would still be the same game, but it could be a different experience that is also fun.
Yeah, of course. We had I'm not sure how serious this suggestion was, but DuckVV says make a hardcore level with a third color and a third ball also on the chain attached to the red ball. So you've got
Oh,
a full
so
on
double
chaotic.
chain?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I don't know how I feel about the double. I mean, it would be basically like having a chain in the middle, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the third ball. Well, I mean, it could be done. I don't know how I
Yeah.
feel about that. It could, but yeah, definitely a hardcore level.
Dr. Tronic said it's a April Fool's level. The thing is, apparently the word fools was like a blocked word, so I had to allow that. So I guess people in my chat are now able to call each other fools. That is what you've enabled Dr. Tronic. Um, but Dr. VV went on to say, if you can play the 3-ball game with above 50 points, you get game for free. Everyone else is $5. That would be pretty crazy. All right, so if anyone in chat has any questions they'd like to ask, now's the time to do it. Otherwise, do you have any shout-outs to any other people or projects that you'd like to promote?
Well, not really.
Okay, well, if you happen to think of something, then feel free to post a link in chat and I'll pull it up on the screen. But thank you so much. Please rest well. I know it's also quite late for you.
No problem. Thank you.
But yeah, have a good night and look forward to seeing what you make next.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
All right, good night. Bye
Have a good
bye.
one.
You too.